Hello and welcome back to Metaverse. For today's video, we are going to be talking about unstoppable domains, explained everything you need to know about Human-Readable. Let's get started. What is DNS? The term Domain Name Service, or DNS, is a fancy way of explaining that it is a useful service that enables us to key in human-readable addresses into the search box and then immediately converts them into machine-readable ones. Therefore, the majority of you are probably familiar with IP addresses, which are the only way for a computer at one end of the internet to directly communicate with a computer at another location, rather than just shouting it into the void that is the web. When you enter google.com and press enter, your computer notifies your internet service provider that Google is missing. The internet service provider learns about it, goes to the location where Google is, and informs them that you are looking for them before grabbing a package to give to you. Your computer will now open the package and display the entirety of the google.com homepage for you. This communication takes place behind the scenes using sophisticated arithmetic and software, but to you, it appears to be easy and user-friendly. In fact, a lot more people would be perplexed if we had to write 8888 into the URL bar rather than google.com. Isn't that right? We communicate using .com, .org, and .net addresses rather than numbers or IP addresses, given that it makes sense to us. Consequently, a DNS essentially serves as a translator for people to understand machine code. What is ENS? ENS essentially stands for Ethereum Name Service. If you're unfamiliar with crypto, the only other option to sharing whiteboard crypto.eth with someone is to share this instead, because you can't tell someone that you can't trustably type it into a computer. In essence, ENS converts whiteboard crypto.eth into that address. How is unstoppable domains better? Just like ENS is similar to DNS, unstoppable domains are similar to ENS. However, we have noticed it's got around 4 big edges that make it a little bit better. Number 1. Multiple wallets. The creation of a multi-wallet is the coolest feature of unstoppable domains, and as a result, you can literally have a whiteboard.crypto account for Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, Solana, and a ton of other coins that they offer after adding your wallets for various coins into their softwares. The domains you establish are really resolved to a public address, much to how DNS operates. Any money submitted to a domain address that is configured with a wallet address that belongs to you will be delivered directly to your wallet, which is a big step towards widespread multi-chain usage. Keep in mind that ENS only functions with Ethereum, not with Bitcoin, Cardano, or Solana. Number 2. Web host. With ENS domains, the concept is primarily to create a straightforward wallet that redirects your Ethereum address. However, with an unstoppable domain, you can also obtain a wallet name that can be used to redirect to many different coins, in addition to receiving a domain name. This implies that you can host a legitimate website on whatever domain you reserve. Although technically possible with ENS, unstoppable domains makes the process much simpler. In addition, ENS only allows you to claim .eth addresses, whereas unstoppable domains also allows you to claim crypto, .zeal, .coin, .wallet, and a few other types. One thing to note here is that for both of these domain services, to host a website, you must use a browser that supports the extensions like .crypto or .eth. Number 3. One-time fee. Unstoppable domains only incur at one-time price, which is another aspect that makes them appear superior to ENS. ENS, however, bases payments on an annual basis. We spent about $60 to lock in 10 years for whiteboard crypto.eth on ENS. Moreover, gas prices since then have undoubtedly made it look extremely reasonable. Unstoppable domains are less than $60, and you'll never have to stress about forgetting to renew your address. So that's the biggest distinction here. Ownership of a name rather than a subscription to a name. Number 4. Layer 2 movement. Speaking of what appears to be affordable, unstoppable domains will shortly switch from the main Ethereum network to a layer 2 network, enabling them to operate with substantially higher throughput and far lower fees. For those of you who are concerned, the domains will actually be ERC721, NFT that are on the Polygon network. So theoretically, you won't have to pay anything for minting an address other than the initial irrigation charge, which implies that you may buy, sell, and see them on OpenCV. Risk. Now it's time to talk about risk, because if there is one drawback to unstoppable domains, it is that they are somewhat centralized. This means that even though you don't need to enter personal information like your real name or home address, if you pay with cryptocurrency, they will have access to your IP address, email address from when you signed up, or your crypto payment address. Even utilizing MetaMask exposes your IP and wallet address to the public, so this doesn't really signify much. Yet, their method of reserving the particular domains is centralized. One of their most popular offerings at the moment is a .crypto domain that requires a specific extension to function on most browsers. Therefore, if you want to host a website and want someone to visit it, you will need to either wait until it becomes a standard in the traditional Web 2.0 environment, or urge them to install the Brave or Unstoppable domain extension. Your turtlecut.crypto domain will really be converted into an IP address by a browser like Brave, just like it does for any other website. To demonstrate how, .crypto and .zeal work precisely the same as .com or .org. You can then browse the site as you would Google or Facebook, except for icon, or the entity in the charge of the URL portion of the internet. .zeal or crypto have not yet been established as standards. This is presumably due to the fact that while they do reserve a share of every .com sale, they do not receive a portion of every sale of a crypto domain. Personally, we believe that even with these risks, we still need a service like Unstoppable Domains to help onboard new cryptocurrency users. Their user-friendly interface, low fees, elimination of gas fees going forward, and ability to create human-readable addresses across numerous wallets makes them a tool that new users will undoubtedly value. Understanding wallet addresses and how smart contracts operate comes naturally to those of us who have previously invested in DeFi. However, many of these concepts were out of our league just a few years ago. Similar to how you don't absolutely need to understand how Chrome uses DNS, IPv6, HTML, and JavaScript to load your Facebook.com page. To use crypto, you don't necessarily need to understand how it operates in detail. Instead, simply enter Facebook.com and press go. All new users need to know is that requesting payment for Alice.crypto using cryptocurrency is just as simple. From our discussion, what have you learned? Please let me know by leaving a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, turn on the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thank you for stopping by to watch. See you in our next video.